Hello everybody and welcome to a second video on my channel, Pilot Smollett. And today we are flying in something that I am, let's just say, very experienced in. I think I have over at least 20 hours accumulated in this thing, and we're gonna see if I can do some procedures today. I'm working by it, that's pretty cool. That's nice. Alright, so, oh boy. So battery on. I'm just gonna get this started up, I guess. Fuel swing pump on. If I get any of this wrong, I apologize. Usually we just turn on the pitot heat when it's cold out, or when we need to do our walk around and test it. So I'm just gonna leave that on. Nav lights 100%. Plane's kind of cooking up here. Set our mixture to full. Throttle 1/4 inch. Primer 1, 2, 3, and 4. Should be good enough. Transponder's all good. This thing's a little wonky here. Should set that. I don't know how to reset that. Okay, you know what? Maybe it'll just fix itself as soon as we start the engine. Then my magnetos. Let me just move the yoke real quick. Should be right here. Should just be able to turn these. Okay. There we go. Wait, good. Okay, so clearly, I think what the issue is that we don't have a fuel pump. Oh! That would be why. That would be why. There we go. Okay, now it should work. Alright, so throttle up, brakes are held, and there we go. That's the noise I like to hear. Alright, slow that down a little bit. Alright. Do a quick brake check. Let me just check my instruments real quick. 0 airspeed, blue over brown. The altitude is correct, 107 above sea level. This is good. These are both lined up. Ball in a cage. That'll fix itself. I actually think it's good. This is our ammeter, and that's our ammeter down there. Sorry. So yeah, let's get rolling. Park and brake off. Keep going. We're gonna taxi runway 16. Oh, God. By the way, it's my first time flying this add-on, so it might look a little wonky.
Beverly Ground, November 3035 Delta with Alpha request taxi
The real
for
thing
takeoff
feels a lot
departing
more
straight out.
tanky, I'm gonna be honest.
November 3035 Delta taxi to an hold short of runway 27 via taxiway Charlie Bravo cross
This is
runway.
not how I would taxi in real life.
Contact tower on 125
Footpills are also a
ready.
little sensitive, so that could also be an issue.
Taxiing hold short runway 27 using
Yeah,
taxiway
right,
Charlie
right.
Bravo
That's
cross
on the other side of the
runway
airport.
16 Alpha 35 Delta.
There we go. Alright. It's looking really good. Gosh, I love this airplane. This actually isn't a Warrior or an Archer. This is a Dakota. Which is a bit different. It's just got a bigger engine than a Warrior and a smaller engine than a Archer. So not too different. Also put the yoke back. I like having the yoke there. Here we come. We'll probably just do some more patterns just to get used to this thing. Alright. By the way, you guys can get this airplane for, I think, $15 on the community store. Not on Steam, but on the Microsoft Marketplace for this thing. Not too expensive, and honestly, so far, without even any review, as a pilot of this airplane, I already really like it. Like this thing, it looks quality. It looks great. I'm actually gonna, while we're at the run-up, I'm gonna take a look at the exterior model. Alright, got a throttle, we're gonna brake up here. Sort of like this, there we go. Hold the brakes. Oop, what was that? Oh yeah. My heart breaks. I'm gonna cross. There we go. Oh yeah. This is just how it looks. It's beautiful. Back in the cockpit. Get this out of here. Alright, we're gonna roll out on the runway. Throttle's also a little sensitive too. Here we go. We shouldn't need any flaps off takeoff because this runway is really long for this airplane, so yeah, taxiing is a little wonky on these corners, but whatever. Alright, here we come. We are out on the runway. Oh yeah. This thing sounds really nice. We're speed alive. We're looking for 15 knots, 60 knots actually. There's 50, 60, rotate. Oh! Oh yeah! Yeah, this, I can feel it. Classic white.
35 Delta, you are not cleared to take off.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah.
Approach November Tree 035 Delta is type PA 28 1 miles east of Beverly 300 feet. Request flight following.
Let's begin that turn.
November
Let's
Tree
try
035 Delta
800.
approach.
Gosh, I love this airplane. This has to be like my favorite airplane out there.
Squawk 764435 Delta.
Go. At 700, 800,
35 Delta,
that
radar
right
contact 1
turn.
mile southeast of Beverly 800
South.
feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Roger Tree 5 Delta.
Very nice. Now we're going to go into our downwind in just a minute. There's downwind. Turn into that. Oh yeah. We'll get a little faster. Decrease the throttle a little bit. Still want to keep around. Okay, we're way over the pattern. Sorry, I was just taking in the views. Should not be doing that. Alright, we gotta decrease altitude by like a lot. So maybe they'll make this like a long final. Because we're too high for a short final right now. Yeah. Just gonna descend a little bit here. Really doesn't want to descend at me, even though I'm at like real life descent RPM for this thing is about 1700. That's with 2 people in it. So with 1, it's probably gonna be a little bit less. Yeah, we're starting. We're not really going. Well, there we go. Got a bit of a descent going. Have to like idle the throttle. Throttle settings are really wonky. That's not the airplane's fault, that's my fault. Alright. I really wish I could get like a real life like piece of hardware for like the flash lever because it's just so fun to use in this airplane. Like it's this big lever at the floor. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put the first lever down. Okay, we're at an okay altitude. We're coming over the lake. Fuel the updraft. Now we're gonna turn onto the runway. Still aren't losing too much altitude as I would have liked, but it's alright. Ooh, that was early. That was early. Okay, I didn't expect this to be that early. And then that's final flaps. Yeah, flaps are down all the way. I don't know, usually my first approaches are really bad. Sometimes the second one's a bit better. But yeah, this will be good practice for my landings in real life for the underwing airplane. Piper. Oh my goodness, this is an overshoot. In real life you do a go around for this. Don't listen to my examples for this because this is bad. Don't do this. Now this is looking pretty good. Coming in just fine. Doesn't really matter how high or low we are. It's actually better to be high than low. Here we go, runway 16. So we got pretty good speed. And idle throttle. Yeah, this feels just like the real thing. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, full throttle, flaps back up. And we're done. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Definitely could have been better, but that wasn't too bad. On the second round here, I'm hoping that I don't screw up that final
Approach November
turn from
3035
base.
Delta is type PA 281 miles southeast of Beverly 300 feet.
It wasn't, yeah, the final approach was pretty awful, but, you know, the landing wasn't too bad itself. Alright, here we come. 800 feet, begin that right turn. We'll try and hold this altitude at around 1,000.
Roger, tree 5 Delta.
Still climbing. It's all good. Level up here. And then turn this way for our downwind. Then I'm going to start to decrease throttle a little bit. More throttle, I guess. That always seems to solve the issue. And we're just like not even going to have a base here because I just already know that we've probably overshot. Oh, so there's a base. There's going to be a base. So it's going to be a short final and there's going to be a base. Alright. This is happening again. I'm idling and this plane still has so much lift. I love this thing. It's like perfect for a beginner airplane. Alright, here we go. Again, a little high. We just want to aim for those numbers. We actually have a pretty good landing speed right now. Here we go. 16. And throttle's already idle, so we just got a flare. Because I don't know how we're maintaining this much airspeed. This airplane flies more like a brick when it's idle, so. Okay, come on, let's keep it on the center line, on the center line, on the center line. And cut down. Alright. That wasn't that bad. Could have been better. Wasn't too bad. Alright, let's pull over here. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. If you guys would like to see more Microsoft Flight Simulator, let me know. And any add-ons that you guys want me to get. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. I should. Well, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying.